Belinda, obviously 2-2 now. Obviously coming off the loss in Melbourne. I guess what's been the message this week, trying to turn things around, I'm guessing?
Yeah, absolutely. We played good netball for large parts of that game against the Vixens, I thought, and it was just when we were challenged in the last parts, really upping our ability to be challenged in stressful parts of the game and execute our skill well then.
So you're obviously more happy with that game than the Adelaide game?
Oh, absolutely. I think we reviewed the Adelaide game and we certainly made adjustments to our game plan. Again, it's just executing for 4 quarters of netball is what we're searching for.
It's an interesting game this one on Sunday because Swifts are probably in a similar position to you. They really need to get back in the winner's circle. They want to get into that top 4. So a bit of a danger game this one, isn't it?
Oh yes, absolutely. We know it's going to be a tough game against the Swifts, but we're walking towards it. We've done a really thorough review after the Vixens match, and like I said, there's lots of encouraging signs about our game against the Vixens, but it's just sharpening that second half really.
Are there particular parts of the court that you're looking to improve on?
Yeah, I think just obviously Steph and Cara have had some really solid matches for us, and so taking the load off of them maybe in the second half and just having some more versatility in the way we feed the ball to those two.
Defence, how are you feeling back there?
Yeah, defence, I think we're still winning ball. It's just we were penalised a little bit too much in the second half of that Vixens game, so making those adjustments really quickly in the match.
Do you think playing at home will make a difference?
Oh, we love playing at home here at UniSC, so I think the home crowd advantage will certainly play a part in this match.
Is there anything that you did particularly well last week, even a loss, that you'd look to, continue or look to build on this week?
Yeah, I thought our ball speed was still really, really good. It was probably when we were stagnant that we were challenged. So in the training week this week, we're looking at when the ball is a bit slower and how we can work those combinations and versatility in bringing the ball to the shooters.
And what about for the Swifts themselves? Is there anything, that you've seen with them that you'll be, looking to work towards, to be down?
Yeah, Swifts have a lot of good players on their roster, and I think it's winning the individual battles out there. So looking at, very closely at reviewing their performance from the last couple of games, because I think they started really strong against the Fever, and trying to unpick that so we can match up against them this weekend.
Can it be a bit of a mental game coming back from 2 losses?
Yeah, it certainly is, and I think it's just going back to having that belief in our game plan and really having that composure under pressure is what we're looking for this week.
Charlie, back-to-back losses. I guess what's been the message this week? How do you turn things around?
I think to turn things around against the Swifts, I think we just, as Belinda said, just play 4 quarters of really good netball and capitalise on our gains.
Did you feel like you were in that game against the Vixens?
Oh.
It seemed like it watching it.
Yeah, 100%. We had a really, really strong first half, and then I think in the second half we kind of slowed down a bit and stopped running onto the ball and not a lot of options. So I think that's definitely something we'll take into our training week.
You've come on and had some game time the last couple of games. I mean, how are you finding getting the experience out there?
Yeah, it's really good. I'm loving working under Cara and Steph. They're really helping me improve my game, and I think going up against defenders like Carla and Katie Ann, they're really, really helping me strengthen my game, and yeah, it's really awesome.
I guess there's plenty worse players to learn under, isn't there?
Yeah, definitely. It's been awesome, and I'm really getting to know the girls and really solidifying our connections in the circle, so it's awesome.
Is it daunting sometimes working with them or filling in for those two?
A little bit, obviously when they start a quarter really, really well, and then B gives me the little "how you're going on." It's also obviously a bit nerve-wracking, but it's kind of as soon as you get out there, you know that you've got the trust in them and they are confident in my ability, so it just really helps me go on with confidence and play well.
Amazing. What's the spirits been like amongst the girls after your second loss?
Obviously a bit depleting, but we know in ourselves that our game plan is good enough to beat any team, and I just think going in with that confidence and trust in each other that we can beat any components we come up against.
Is it sort of like when you started the season, obviously last season wasn't great, and then it seemed like everyone was in such high spirits and a lot of energy to start really strong. You've got those 2 games under your belt.
Yeah.
Do you feel like coming back from last week's loss similar to going into game 1?
Yeah, no, I think having 2 wins under our belt straight off the bat of the season was really awesome. I think after obviously last season I wasn't there, but I've heard about what happened, and it was just if we know that now we can get 2 wins and we've had a couple of losses, we still know that we can do it. So I think just taking that into these next couple rounds, knowing that we can push even further than what we are capable of. Yeah.
Swifts are a tough team too. Obviously, they won't be happy with where they are on the ladder. I mean,
yeah.
you look at their players on paper, and they're a dangerous side, aren't they?
Yeah, they've got a heap of really famous names, I guess. But I think we're really evenly matched up against them. You know, we've got Romelda in the back end, but then you've also got Cara and Steph who are super strong as well. So, and 2 teams that can shoot super shots as well. So I think, yeah, we're really evenly matched and it'll be a good game. Yeah.